Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a phenomenal day. Happy Thursday. Hard not to have an incredible day when Bitcoin, Solana, and Injective, all trades that we are currently taking profit on, are doing very well. So quick congrats to our community here. Red Coke, fantastic job with Injective as well as Solana. Pretty much our entire community is raking in the cash with these two coins. We did send out a signal here recently. There's a little 5x leverage trade that I sent last night. Good 33% in 11 hours. Some other folks are taking higher profits with higher leverage, of course, as though I don't recommend that, is still a thing. So again, Solana is one of those. I was prepping to send out a signal last night for Solana. Unfortunately, it kept running and I didn't get a chance to get into the trade. But the cool thing is my community members did because of some of our admins that were helping out. So thanks again so much for the additional support there, Rexstar and David Michael. Appreciate you guys. So let's take a quick look here at Solana last 7 days, kind of see what's going on. What we want to talk about is this liquidation level at about 145. It's funny how these shorts keep thinking that they're safe. So getting destroyed there, 145 all the way up to almost 150. So we got some late shorts at about 151. Big surprise. Shorts can never seem to stop. It's like an addiction, but I get it totally. There's a point where you're eventually going to win. You get stopped out about 15 times on the way up. You're going to have that one successful win that you can post on Twitter and show everybody how awesome you are. I get it. It's kind of a thing, unfortunately, nowadays, but whatever. Let's take a look here at the bigger time frames, kind of recognize where we're at. So just to clarify, this level here, 148, is a previous week close. Okay, so I want you to recognize the fact that this coin has done very well for itself in the past. It has breached about 260 or just about to that level. So this level here, it was back in January 22, is a resistance level we want to presume at first. Okay. Again, I've got some candle wicks and some closure too as well from previous weeks. So generally speaking, these lines on the chart, they are relevant. They're super important to recognize. Are they extremely consistent? No, but you will find some consistencies. In other words, if you see this previous week close, we can see that we wicked up to that level, got rejected. We're also seeing a wick up here as well to that range. It's not an exact science, folks, but these are just previous time frames that large market movers or even people like you and I, the laymen, so to speak, feel like it's good value, so they're going to want to sell there because they got their money back. All right, that's generally kind of the concept. So taking a look at the daily, quickly note, everything is truly bullish. Stochastic is swinging down, but it's a false positive. Like, say you had tried to short a couple of days ago because it's swinging down, you'd be totally destroyed right now, okay? And that's exactly why you don't take stochastic RSI in larger time frames into significant consideration. You want to understand generally the shift of momentum, but that's a manipulation that throws that indicator off. So this massive candle wick from 142 down to 105, 26% candle wick in one day, that was just garbage. That was effectively pushing, that swung things in a different direction. So anyways, what I'm getting at here is that we're seeing that shift of momentum start to happen. Truth is, we're over 70 on the RSI, over 70 on the money flow index too. These are all extremely positive contributing factors. Likely, the price action will continue because of that. Let's take a look at the 4 hour though. Let's see if there's any consideration here. Stochastic is still swinging up, so we're probably due for some more continuation. MFI is extremely high, and RSI is lower. This is truly a very, very bullish sign. And the reason why is because we got more money coming into the coin without it being viewed as overbought. So people still think that it's a good value at 146. That's generally the concept. So essentially, extremely beneficial to see that. When we look at TD sequential, we can see as well that we are what, 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 4-hour candles into this continuation. So we're about halfway through this progression. We could see another 12 to 24 hours of upside here for this coin. How much further is it going to go? Well, I'm going to leave these fib levels here from before, just so you can kind of get perspective. Oftentimes the 272 or 414 levels are next. So 153 to 158, right in that rough estimate, would be a likely rejection zone if the price continues to progress the way that it has. Again, there's no guarantees in that, folks, but just keep moving your stop loss higher as the price goes up. That's all there is to it. We don't see any significant candles to the downside. So as long as you keep your the good rule of thumb is when you hit your second profit target, adjust your stop loss to the first profit target. Yeah? And if you don't know what I mean by profit targets, you probably need to learn a lot more, and you may want to consider joining our community. Because again, I am just amazed at how many people just jump in and jump out of trades willy-nilly without any structure at all. If you're not getting into a trade with a goal in mind, you're not going to get out of it what you want. Even if you get 1,000% return, you still don't know what you want because you didn't set your targets, right? It just, I don't know. Anyways, conversation for another day, as I typically say. So hourly time frame, every single green light here to leave your long position open. There's literally zero reasons to short this coin. Yes, you'll find these little short little pumps and dumps. And if Bitcoin does dump down to 65 or 64K, heaven forbid anything lower, we will see Solana pull back. It's a strong coin, don't get me wrong, but it is susceptible to manipulation, as every coin is in the industry. So you just got to recognize that. And no matter how much you love and believe in this coin, you still got to be realistic, folks. At the end of the day, logic should reign supreme. Emotions mean nothing in trading. Well, they mean everything to a lot of people, and they usually get them destroyed. So just throwing it out there, it's not advisable to be emotionally attached to any coin. Okay, so that's where we're at there for Solana. Fantastic stuff, folks. There's really no other way around it. The only other thing I can think of is just making sure that you continue to secure profits as you can. I would say, of course, depending on your situation, if you're in a spot situation where you're just adding to your spot bag, keep adding to it if the price ends up pulling back. If the price does pull back, 143 as a round number, the most recent high, would be a potential area of consolidation. Yeah. We could also see the price possibly pull back to like the 135 to 136 range. If so, that would be a good place to also consider adding to your position. It's funny how we started thinking about this, right? Like not too long ago, we were like balking at the idea of $80 to $100 being a decent value. Like, oh, that's too high. Perception changes, folks, and that's how trading is too. You just got to roll with it and continue to learn more. So if you do want more for yourself, cryptocash.tech is a site, link down below. We got a ton of new members coming over. Make sure that you use my signals guide and you understand how my signals work before you take a trade. There's good structures and there's bad structures, and most people come over to my community very green, if you will, and not knowing what any of this means. So that's why it's all there for you. Okay, please read through it. Absolutely important. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, last but not least, cryptocash.tech if you want to check out our partners. We do offer really good benefit rewards if you register with Bitunix. Phenomenal exchange, highly recommend it. Our traders love them, and they've been very good to us too. So thank you so much, Bitunix, for the opportunity, and hope you all have a good rest of your day. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and follow. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.